अल्लाह अल्लाह कैसा प्यारा नाम है, आशिकों का मीना और जाम है.
You're going to see the disease of the heart has affected the spiritual sight. A person can't see good from bad, light from darkness, cannot see anything. So Allah Ta'ala is addressing the believers, Ya ayyuhalladheena amanu, O you who have iman, udkhulu fis silmi kaffa, enter into Islam fully. Every limb to submit to Allah Ta'ala. The eyes, the ears, the tongue, the hands, the feet, the mind. Submitting the mind to Allah Ta'ala, even the thinking must conform to what Allah Ta'ala is pleased with. In terms of the occasion when this ayat was revealed, the Mufassirin explain and quote the hadith wherein it is mentioned that some of the Jews who had accepted Islam, among them was Abdullah bin Salam radiallahu ta'ala an, very, very prominent person in his community, very great scholar he was among them. Then Allah Ta'ala blessed him with tawfiq and he came into Islam. And several others also came into Islam. So now, when they became Muslims, they came fully, wholeheartedly. It wasn't something that they had any reservations about anything about Islam. But then one thing occurred to them, that in the Jewish faith, the Sabbath was a very important thing. Saturday, observing Saturday as a sacred day, this was a very important part of their faith. So it crossed their minds that, well, in Islam, there is no compulsion that you must regard Saturday as an ordinary day. If somebody, for example, does some extra ibadat on Saturday, just doing some extra ibadat. Jummah is the day of the Muslims, but for example, somebody fasts on a Saturday, so it's just like Monday, or Wednesday, or Thursday, or Saturday. So there's no issue with that. But they took it as on this note, that there's no compulsion not to do anything extra on a Saturday. So if we just observed Saturday also, gave it some little extra importance, so we so to say fulfilling what the requirement or what was an important occasion in the previous life, and there's no obligation to anything, we haven't crossed any line in terms of Deen. That is what crossed their minds. Likewise, in Judaism, it was not permissible to consume camel flesh or drink the milk of a camel. So, well, Islam didn't compel somebody to drink it or eat camel flesh. Not farz and compulsory, you must eat camel. So we just abstain from it, that's all. Not that we're going to regard it as haram, but we'll just abstain from it. But this thinking, though outwardly was a noble thought, apparently was a good thought, that in a way it's now taking care of, so to say, two faiths. We are Muslim fully, but it's accommodating something else which doesn't harm anything in terms of Deen. They haven't crossed any line in terms of Deen. But that was a thought which was misplaced. A good intention, but misplaced. Merely the good intention doesn't justify the end. Having a good intention, mashallah, very good. But somebody with a good intention is stealing to help the poor. So she says, no, but he got a good intention. So now the person now who was supporting this, that if he got a good intention, let it be. Then one day his car got stolen too. So people told him, no, it got stolen with a good intention. So he says, no, this can't carry on. So that good intention doesn't justify it. The good intention is its place, but the action must be correct as well. So now, mashallah, this intention was good, but this was not in order. It seemed to be a good thing, it seemed to be a noble thing, but it was not in order. Allah Ta'ala revealed this ayat of the Quran Sharif on that occasion. That, oh, you who believe, don't try to accommodate anything else. You just come fully into Iman and Islam. Don't try to look left and right to accommodate something from the sides. That is compromising your Deen. Udkhulu fis silmi kaffa. You come into Islam fully and don't look left and right. There's nothing anywhere else. It's all only in Deen and in Islam. So don't try to accommodate anything else. And that is unfortunately the direction in which things are being pushed. That accommodate everything. Just now will be December, then accommodate it. Celebrate the Christmas also, and then celebrate the New Year's as well. Then something will come up later, then celebrate the Diwali also, and celebrate whatnot. So that's just one aspect, so many other things, and then the dilution of Deen happens. And when the dilution of Deen starts, then there's no end to it. So this is the message Allah is giving us, udkhulu fi silmi kaffa, enter into Islam entirely, fully. No half measures. And wherever there's going to be some kind of half measures or trying to accommodate something from somewhere else, Allah is already warning us, وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ. Don't follow in the footsteps of shaitan. Just stick to what Allah Ta'ala has commanded and follow the way that Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has given. This is the way that the Sahaba Ikram responded. And let alone respond by just taking it fully, subhanallah, they responded by taking it immediately.
Allah Allah kaisa pyara naam hai, aashiqon ka meena aur jaam hai.